All right, we got a 2011 Honda inside. We're going to be doing the rear shock absorber. So in order to do the rear shock absorber, we're going to have to take this one over here. Right now on this side we're going to be doing the driver rear. So it's going to be that bolt right there. But before we remove that bolt, we're also going to be taking out the wheel, which will be right over here. We're going to be taking out this wheel as well, and we're going to be leaving it like this so that we can use our jack to hold the weight of the vehicle so that the spring does not bounce out. We will show you what we mean in a moment. Alright, let's start off by taking out the wheel. Alright, with the lug nuts out, let's go ahead and pull out the wheel. It's a little stuck. There we go. Leave that on the side. Alright. So over here, now that we got it all right here, our next step now will be to put the jack right under here. We're going to be loosening this a little bit, and then we're going to be taking out the shock. Alright, right now I'm going to go on and grab my jack. All I'm going to do is lift it up, just so it can just barely touch. Alright, now with that there, our next step is going to be to take out the bolt that it's got. I'm going to show you right now where it's located. Alright, as you can see, the bolt's right over here. We're going to be taking that out. For me, this is going to be a 14 millimeter. So I'm going to take it out right now. Alright, go ahead and pull that out. Make sure it stays straight. If it's not fully straight, then just lift it up a little bit. Easily take it out. For me, it's still threaded in, so we're gonna use this to take it out. Alright, as you can see, the shock just came loose. Now we're gonna release it from the top. Alright, now that we're back here, what we're gonna do, we're gonna grab an Allen key, size 5 millimeter, and for me, this is a 14 millimeter wrench. So, what we're gonna do is break it free. So, to do this, what I did, I'm just gonna put this one here. Put a ratchet over here. Make sure it goes all the way in. Make sure this is on the on position. And start turning it so it can break free. Alright, now that it's broken free, just take it off. Let's go ahead and start turning it. Hold the ratchet in place and just keep twisting the ratchet. we go. As you can see, it's breaking free, so that's what we want. That is indeed what we want right there, for it to be breaking free. So let's keep on turning it. Now that that's free, go ahead and start loosening it up. Go ahead and take that off. Keep the bolt just in case. Take that out. And now we should be able to pull it out. Alright. Now we're going to be taking it out. But before we take it out, we're going to loosen this a little bit more. We want to release any and all tension that it had. Just be careful to not go too hard, or else the spring may jump out sometimes. Alright, take this out. Press it, pull it down. And now that that's out, now you can start getting ready for the new one. Alright. Unfortunately, it did not come with the bottom screw, nor with some of the other things, so we're going to be reusing some of the things in there. Alright, in order to make that work, we're going to go ahead and lift this again. We're gonna make sure the screw gets in there. Alright. With the screw now in there, we're gonna tighten it right now. Before we do anything else, we're gonna start tightening it. Grab my impact and install it. Alright. Now that that's in, I'm going to show you what we're going to do next. So, what we're going to do, we're going to guide that. It's kind of hard to see, give me a moment. Let's see, is that good? That should be even better. Alright. So what we're going to do next is we're going to be guiding the shock absorber to go into here. So in order to do that, what you're going to do is you're going to go press down, let that out, and guide it in slowly. As you can see, it's going to go in there. It just went all on its own. One more. So now we're going to go back up. As you can see, it almost went fully in. So next, what we're going to do, we're going to be connecting the new washers in there. So thankfully we did get some new washers, so we are going to install those. And we also got a brand new bolt, so we are also going to be installing those. Install that crush. Install that. Put this in. If it's too low, what we're going to do is we're going to jack the car up. As you can see, it's going to go up to where it's supposed to be. Alright, now that we have it where we need it, now we're going to go ahead and redo our procedure of installing. So now we're going to install it in. Let's go on and make sure that's properly installed. Alright, grab your tool. Give me a sec. Alright, let's go ahead and do this again. Alright, make sure that goes in. Alright, so once you feel that it's finally tightened up, just give it another small snug and it'll be in. And that's how you do your rear shock absorbers.